Guys, Raiders Nation, what is up? What is up, Raider Nation? Guys, if you don't know me, I am Buck. You can find me at manhour_Buck on the old X machine. And today, on this third segment of today's show, we're going to dive into the 2025 NFL Draft for the Las Vegas Raiders, what they did in Green Bay. And I'll say it's up top. Right off the bat, I'll say this right off the top. This draft was a statement. The Raiders came out here and made a statement. Pete Carroll might just have put the league on notice along with John Spike Tech, right? Let's break it down by the draft and hands out some grades because, folks, this draft deserves some love if you are a Las Vegas Raiders fan. Number one, day one, 6th overall pick, running back, Ashton Jeanty out of the Boise State. Guys, this is an A+ right off the bat. Now, listen, if you watch Jeanty play at Boise State, you already know what he is all about. The straight-through contract, the ability to make guys miss, and the burst in the open field, it is an elite-level top 5 running back right off the bat in the NFL. Now, there were grumblings that he wouldn't get past the Raiders at 6 if he was still there. And guess what? They didn't blink. They took their guy. You questioned taking a running back this high, but this wasn't about just need. This is about getting a game changer in the backfield to pair with Geno Smith, or whoever ends up taking the snaps, Aiden O'Connell, whatever, in Las Vegas. It doesn't matter. Ashton Jeanty is a game changer, guys. This is an easy A+ on day one. They went out there, they got the second best guy in the NFL draft. Bada bing, bada boom, A+ baby. Now, day two. Day two is all about building the foundation. All about building the foundation. At picks 58, 68, 98, and 99, they drafted wide receiver Jack Beck out of TCU, cornerback Darren Porter out of Iowa State, offensive lineman Caleb Rogers out of Texas Tech, offensive tackle Charles Grant out of William & Mary. Right off the bat, guys, they nailed it on day two as well. Another A. Jack Beck is the move in the chains type of guy. He's a tough, smart, reliable wide receiver, and he will compete great with Jakobi Meyers, or he will complete Jakobi Meyers, giving that nice little rounded out aspect in the Raiders wide receiver core. Biggest they need there. Then you add Darren Porter. He's long, fast, rangy corner out of Iowa State, fits Pete Carroll's system mold to a T. But it's all about double dipping on the offensive line and they really impressed me by drafting the man, the myth, the legends, Caleb Rogers and Charles Grant, two guys who bring versatility and grit. One's a Big 12 vet, and the other one's a small school riser. Between them, you're adding depth and long-term potential. Guys, this is an easy A and day two for the Las Vegas Raiders as well. And as a Kansas City Chiefs fan, this is hurting me to see them nail this draft. A+, and then day two an A. Day three, they get yet another A. And I don't say this lightly. This might be the best day three haul in the entire league. Thornton, wide receiver out of the Tennessee, out of UT. He has size, he has speed, and he has more upside than most people want to admit. He was buried on the Tennessee depth chart, but man, the traits are all there. The man can ball. Then you add Tonka Hemingway, defensive tackle out of South Carolina. He has a high motor. And then Pegasus, who brings some serious beat to that defensive line rotation as well. That's a physical 1-2 punch in the trenches. And then here's where it gets even better. Not only have they nailed the draft so far, they get even better. They add yet another wide receiver, Tommy Melton out of Montana State. Guys, the Raiders drafted both quarterbacks from the 2024 both wide receivers from the FCS wide receiver club, right? Cam Miller from North Dakota State, reserved upside, steady, well-coached, but Tommy Melton, they announced him as a receiver. He tested off the charts, and he's literally running routes at Pro Day. Pete Carroll loves his kid's versatility. Gadget plays, special teams, Wildcat. Melton might be a Swiss Army knife in this year's draft. And then you wrap it up with Cody Lindbergh, a high-effort linebacker out of Minnesota. He's a depth guy who will earn his keep on special teams more than likely. Day three gets another A+. Value, versatile, and full upside. So, guys, here's the final tally for the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm puking in my mouth a little bit, but they did amazing. Day one, A+. Day two, A. Day three, A+. Guys, the final grade for the 2025 NFL Draft for the Las Vegas Raiders, it's They have the best draft in the entire league. They get an A across the board. John and Pete Carroll didn't just hit on positions of need. They found playmakers, they found potential, and guys who fit the culture they're trying to build in Vegas. Raider Nations, you have every reason to be excited right now. This is a new era in the black and silver. This is a new era in Las Vegas. They are back in the hunt. Guys, if the Raiders are not in the playoff hunt, pushing for 9, 10, 11 wins this season, something is seriously wrong in Las Vegas. But just don't take my word for it, guys. In the comments below, let me know what you guys' thoughts on this Las Vegas Raiders draft class. What their draft needs. What grade do they get? Did this put them back in the hunt in the AFC West? But Raiders Nation, you have every reason to be excited. The new era is here. But guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button. And don't forget, guys, this is a live interactive show. Be sure to comment down below as we are live every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here at youtube.com/man hour.